Hey, because a lot of you saw the video about the underspin serve and how to handle it. I'll link to that video above and below so you can watch it if you want to understand more about how the ball rotates. What I'm going to do here is my friend Tyson is going to feed me some balls, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically show you a couple different ways to approach underspin balls, and we'll also do side spins in this one because I got a lot of comments about side spins. I frankly didn't realize the side spins were that big of an issue out there, but apparently it is, so we're going to do some side spin stuff too. It's going to be a very similar approach, but we'll show it in the video. Let's get into it. Be the first in your group to know the latest that's going on. Subscribe below, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified anytime we put out a video. Keep working at it. What I'm going to do is going to simulate basically returns of serve with underspin on them, and then what I'm going to do is show you a couple of different ways to handle them. So I'm going to show you now what happens if I basically hit a normal third shot. In other words, if I don't adjust for the extra spin on a third shot, I'll show you what that looks like. So what happens there is if I just take his ball, right, his ball coming with heavy spin and hard and low, and all I do is hit the shot the same way I would hit it on a neutral ball, it's not going to have enough power. So what I really have to do is I really have to give it extra lift. Let me show you what that looks like. So I really have to get under that ball, and I really have to lift that ball up. Let me show you one more time. So what you want to do is if you're going to try and attempt a third shot or a long dink off of a shot that has spin on it and is coming with any pace, you have to really get under that ball and really lift that ball in order to clear the net.
Let's see how Brian Staub handles a spin return here. What you're going to see is he gets really under the ball. Brian's really good about always getting underneath stuff, but he really gets under the thing and gives it a little extra pop. My guess is his grip pressure is a little tighter than normal because he knows the ball's coming with some spin, so he needs a little extra pop in order to get the ball up and over the net.
So there I waited till the 7th, right? So the third had spin. Tyson on his backhand was able to put some spin on the next one on his 6th, my 7th. He was able to put some spin on it, which is fine. But I don't want to hit any of those as third shots because they're more complicated. So I waited until I got a more neutral ball and hit the third shot on that one. So there again, you'll see that I got an aggressive sort of underspin ball. So what I do with that one is I just hit it nice and firm. I'm not trying to overpower Tyson. I'm not trying to win the point there. All I'm trying to do is take his spin, neutralize it, so just hit it flat and firm, back to him. And then the next ball that comes usually is going to be either shorter or from him will be more neutral, so it'll be flatter. It'll allow me to make an easier third shot. So you can see there, I didn't even hit a particularly good drive shot, but you know, usually when the player's up at the NBZ, it's really hard for them to smash those balls and put them away if I stay back, as long as I don't run in behind it. So I hit a ball, even if it's shoulder high, I stay here, I wait, Tyson gives me the next shot, I try and hit a third there. If I don't like that one, then I try and hit it on the next one. So basically what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for a better position to hit my long dink or my third shot from a more neutral ball, rather than trying to handle one of those really hard, low spins.
Let's turn back to Brian Staub one more time here. You're going to see how Brian basically he's going to drive this ball because it's spun deep and back, and he's off the line, so it's kind of hard to hit a third shot there. So instead of trying to hit a long dink from there, Brian just drives that ball. He's not trying to win the point. He's just trying to extend the point. Even though his partner Scott ends up hitting the next shot here, the objective is the same, which is to get an easier ball to handle to then execute your long dink from the next shot.
Let's show you a couple side spins. It's going to be a very similar concept, but show you a couple side spins. So basically I want to hit through that ball. You know, I don't want to let the spin play off my paddle. Good. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a short backswing because that ball's got some action on it, right? And there's a little wind today. So I want to keep my backswing short to here, and then I want to basically drive through that ball. I also want to stay on the balls of my feet. If I get settled like this, you know, if I get sort of flat-footed down here and I take my paddle back really far and that ball starts moving on me, I won't be able to react to it. So I move, and then I just hit it firm and low. I'm not driving the ball crazy hard. I'm just hitting it firm and low, hoping that the next ball that comes doesn't have a lot of action on it, either side or underspin, and I can hit an easier third shot. Whether the ball's coming at you with underspin, so basically where it's spinning, you know, underneath towards you or side towards you, what you want to do is react to those balls according to the spin they have on them. But the key is, what you want to do is when you approach that ball is you really want to approach it firmly. So you want to come with a firm neutral paddle, make contact with the ball, drive it back across, and wait for a more neutral ball to come across that you can then hit a long dink with. Good luck out there.